Hey everyone, this is Mike again with another video. And if you're watching this channel, I'm here to help people who are looking to grow and do more and become better. And so if that's you, you feel free to subscribe, i.e., etc., etc. I'm really tired right now, but I made a commitment that I was going to get these 30 videos out so that I can take a break and rest and fall back to a practical posting schedule. So today I'm talking about. Uh, sorry, I was interrupted just now because they're doing work on the roof and somebody was just there. Anyway, I'm sharing this with everyone because uh, whenever we're about to start doing things, there's something called analysis paralysis where we begin to think of all the things that we need to take care of. And by thinking about all of the things that should stop us, we don't actually move forward and do the things that we're supposed to do. So, in keeping with that theme, today, my topic is a bit provocative, but it is true. It's not clickbait that um, you will never be great at anything until you do this one thing. Okay? And we're all trying to do something progressive, whether it's start a new business, start a new certification, learn a new skill, be better with people, be better with yourself, do something new that you've never done in your life before, surprising yourself with new potential and new possibilities. Whatever it is, we're all trying to do something. And we all want to be proficient and great at it. And in order to be proficient and great at it, there are a whole bunch of things that you can uh, find to do. But there's this one thing that you absolutely cannot miss out. You cannot neglect this because if you do, you will never be great at anything. Okay? And so here we go. Um, in order to be great at something, you have to exhibit a certain level of mastery, and mastery comes with time and mastery comes with experience. So you won't be a master as soon as you get started, but there is a process and there's a progress to it. So once you are a master, then you're at a level where you can basically do things without a script or do things without having another person tell you, "Hey, this is good or that's good or not good." You know the rules so that you can break them, and that's mastery. You can do it with your eyes closed. All right. So in order to be great, the first thing you have to be is good, right? And in order to be good, well, what happens when you're good? That means you're not there yet. You're just good, or some would say good enough. And you're not really a master, but you are able to hold your own. You're able to do things without, questioning what you just did. And but you're not a master. You're not great. So you're great, and then before you can be great, you have to be good. Now, and before you can be good, you have to be okay. And okay is when you're just doing enough to not get you hurt or to not put yourself in jeopardy, but you're not doing anything that is unique or exemplary. You're just okay, and it is what it is. It's in the middle. It's some people would call that mediocrity. But before you can be great, you have to be okay. And before you can be great, you have to be good. And before you can be good, you have to be okay. Now, before you can be okay and get to the level of just being okay, you have to be bad. Now, this is the area where you're making mistakes and you're not fully competent on your own. You might need a guide, you might need a mentor or an advisor, someone who to oversee what you're doing, because you're still making some mistakes. Someone who can point out, let's say, for example, if you're doing public speaking, someone who can point out if you're slurring your words or your diction is incorrect, or you're pausing too much, like I do all the time because I'm thinking so much, but I'm doing the thinking and my mouth is not moving. So I understand that from a first-hand experience, that your mind could be thinking, but everyone that's sitting around watching you, they don't see your mouth moving. You're just frozen for like a good 5 or 10 seconds. And when you're in public speaking, 5 or 10 seconds is a long time. If it's a pause that is intentional, it can have a great effect of building tension. But if it's not intentional and you're just stuck and your brain has frozen or locked up, yeah, sometimes your brain locks up, and if your brain locks up, then 5 to 10 seconds, that's not powerful tension building skill. That is an awkward moment that makes you want to crawl into your shoes and just disappear. So when you're bad, you're still going to need some training. You're still going to need some oversight and some advisors to help you through. But it's still good because you're on your way to becoming great. Don't stop. Keep going. So great, good, okay, and bad. All right. If you're doing a good job, you won't be bad for a long time. But here's the deal: you will never have a chance at being a great individual or great at what you do if you never do this one thing. First, you're great. Then, in order to be great, you have to be good first. In order to be good, you have to be okay. In order to be okay, you have to be bad at first. And in order to be bad at something, you have to get started. You can't be bad at something if you don't start it. And you can't be good at something if you don't get okay at it. And you can't be great at something if you're not at least good at it. So there you have it. You will never be great at anything if you do not do this one thing. It's get started. And here's a little something that I want you to know before we leave each other for today. It's always too soon to quit, and it's never too late to get started. I don't care how old you are, you can start something, and that's the first step to being great at something. You have to get started. So put aside all of the questions and analysis in your mind that is telling you you can't do this because you're not good enough, or you don't have this degree or this certification, or all of your ducks aren't in a row. They don't need to be in a row. You don't need all lights to be green before you take the first step. Okay, just take the first step, get started, and continue going from there. And guess what? If you subscribe to this channel, you know I'll be right there to help you. I'll be right there. So you have nothing to worry about. You just have to get started. Say it with me. I will get started. All right? So until next time, hopefully you'll be able to leave a comment below to let me know what you're going to start, and let everyone know. Put it on blast. Get it out into reality. Get it out into the community so that at least you told someone. There's a certain level of accountability when you take the thoughts out of your mind and you document it for others to see. It's powerful, when you say, I'm going to start being involved in my children's life. I'm going to start. I'll be bad at it, but one day, if I keep going on, I'll be great at it. But before I can be great, I have to be good. And before I can be good, I have to be okay. And before I can be okay, I'm going to be bad. I'm going to make some mistakes. I'm going to miss some appointments and some birthdays, but I'm trying. Okay? So it's always about getting started. And remember, it's never too late to get started, but it's always too soon to quit. Okay? So keep growing, keep doing, and keep on becoming. Until next time, God bless you.